Now on this Toyota key, I've already started by making a slight slice. You'll see around the side where that seam is. On this side, dum-dum. Now when I pry this open, you're going to see that it's going to expose this chip. I'm going to show you once I get this thing fully opened what you were looking at. So picking up from where I left off right there, I did the one slice, I did the other one on the other side. What I've done is I started right here at the top before this extra piece of rubber, which is useless and you don't have any requirement to mess with it whatsoever. And the purpose of this is I want to take out what I need, which is the transponder chip, so you can, use regular metal-headed keys to start the vehicle. But I don't want to destroy this key because it's a nice looking key. So slice around here to the bottom, here around to the bottom. In some cases, if you're trying to pull it and you're having a hard time, the reason why is because there'll be a little nib of plastic that's holding these two together. But in this case, this key is not that way. So you'll notice that when I remove this, I left this Toyota plastic and emblem all intact. So when I get done doing what I have to do, butchering this key, I can put this back and make it look like nothing ever happened. Right there, that piece of lead type of stuff, that there is your transponder chip. That's what we want to get. So what I've done is I've just taken my regular household knife, nothing fancy, and I've just taken out that little piece of plastic and another one up on the top, so that way it'll allow me to free this transponder chip out. This is all you need. This is the transponder. Trick is this: when you take your key normally and insert it into the ignition barrel and you start it up, the vehicle's transceiver is looking for this transponder. Make pretend this is the male. The transceiver around the key ring is your transceiver, that's your female. Once you cut it on, you're going to see the security light on your dash typically come on for 2 to 4 seconds. It'll stay on and it'll go away once it's satisfied and it sees the signal. So, very important, if you're doing this and you have an extra key lying around and has a transponder and you're doing this bypass, you cannot have two keys with transponders in the same proximity of the key ring. That's very important because it'll confuse your computer. Your car will think that there's someone trying to break into it and it'll act as if you have never bypassed it. So make sure that if you're using this video and you're using my information, use it correctly. If you have one key, which I presume you do because you're watching this video, take out this here chip. What I would suggest getting is like some rubber butyl or some tape, whatever, some wire ties, and you're going to want to take this and just wire tie it around the key cylinder, somewhere within 4 inches of proximity. Typically the closer the better, or do your best to duplicate the length from here to there, because of course that's what the car's wanting to see. And it's very much better to take the chip that you took out and put it as close to the front of the ring that you'll notice when you remove your steering column shroud as possible. But again, some cars are more picky and less tolerant to moving it around than others. But of course, when you do this, that's how you're going to find out if you found the sweet spot or not. So once you've taken out this and you've permanently put it on around the key cylinder, you could take this key, take some crazy glue, put it back together, close it up for a couple seconds, hold it, squeeze it with your hands. This key will look just like it always has. Then you can go out and get yourself as many metal keys as you want to start your vehicle forever.